Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Veleleni Nkosi. In today's video, we are looking at urinary system. So urinary system is the chapter in grade 11's life science. So like always, all our videos, we start with the examination guideline. This is the guideline for life sciences grade 11's implementations 2024. We are on excretion in human. So this is the chapter that is in grade 11's. Today we are looking at the introduction. In introduction, we will elaborate on difference between excretion and secretion. And then also we will be looking at the excretion in various organs. Elaboration, we will brief role of the following organs in excretion: lungs, kidneys and bladders, liver, alimentary canals, which is gut, and the skin. And then I will also show you the substances excreted by each of the excretory organs and their origins. So stay tuned to see what are those excretions. And then we'll also, in the urinary system, I will show you the structure of the urinary system, include kidney, uterus, bladder, and the urethra. I will also explain the structure and the functions of the kidney. So this is the last thing that I will explain, and the functions of the kidney. So this is the content of this video. So without wasting more time, let's get to it. So first, let's see the difference between secretion and the excretion. So let's start with secretion. Secretion is the release of the useful substances like enzyme, saliva from the cell or from gland. So when we talk about the secretion, we talk about the substance that is useful for our body. It's either is released to do some functions like the hormones, enzymes. Here, the example is salivary gland. We know that salivary gland is releasing saliva. That saliva is used to break down carbohydrates in the food. So this is what we call a secretion. And then when we talk about excretion, it's the removal or elimination of metabolic waste from an organism. So here we talk about something that is not needed in the body. So the body has to take it out. So that thing we called excretion. And then in the next table, I will show you the parts and that excretion substance that are released by the parts. So here we have the organs. The organs are lung, skin, liver, alimentary canal, which is the gut, kidney, and the blood. And then here are the waste product. Here we have the origins, where the product is formed or it's coming from, and the excretion. So how the product is being excreted in the body, or how the body is released whatever that product. So let's start with the lungs. So the lungs, the waste product in the lungs is carbon dioxide and water vapor. And then origin is from the cellular respiration. We know that in cellular respiration, carbon dioxide is the product. So carbon dioxide is not needed in the body. And then again, water vapor, it is also released by the lungs. And then what are these product released as? Carbon dioxide and water are released as exhaled air. So these two things are released as an exhaled air. So in the last previous videos, we talked about inhalation and the exhalation. So exhalation is when we release air from the lungs. So when we release air, the air contains carbon dioxide and water as a gas or a water vapor, and then that is how water is excreted away out of the body. And then the next organ is the skin. So skin excretes mineral salt, traces of urea, and then water. And then the origin is excreted from the blood. So the kidney is responsible to extract this product here. So the excretion product is perspiration or sweating. Perspiration is when the skin is release water, or when we sweat. That process is perspiration. So the waste product are mineral salt, traces of urea, and then water. So we know that sweat is water. And then another organ, it's a liver. Waste product is urea, and then the urea is from the deamination of excess amino acid. This one is excreted as a feces. And then we have the alimentary canal. So alimentary canal, the waste product, bile pigments, and the excess mineral salt. And then where are they come from? From the breakdown of hemoglobin in the liver. And then how do they exit the body? They exit the body as feces. Again, the kidney and the bladder. So kidney and the bladder, the waste product is urea, the same as liver and the skin. So it's urea, the deamination of excess amino acid in the liver, and then it came out of the body as a urine. So again, in the liver, it's a mineral salt and then water. So this one is the same as the one for the skin, because the skin, if it needs sweat, the sweat is from the skin. So this is how this is why the product that are released by the skin are almost the same as the one for the kidneys, because kidney is the one that supplies the skin with the whatever the product. And then mineral salt and water, origin, access, taken in with food, and then as they came out as a urine. So these are the product. So I hope if you didn't understand, you can pause the video and then you can read for yourself. This is the things that the examination guideline wants you to understand. So now let's get to the next section. So in the next section, we'll talk about urinary system. So this is the urinary system. You must be able to label this diagram here, so it might come out in an examination. So first part, it's an adrenal gland. So the adrenal gland is not part of the urinary system, but it releases a hormone that is functioning in the kidney in controlling the salt level. We will talk about it in the next couple of videos when we do homeostasis. And then another part, it's a kidney. So the kidney is the one that is functioning in the urinary system. So urine is produced in the kidney. So the kidney, it's a bean shape. So sometimes in a one term or in a biological term, they might ask you what is the bean shape in a urinary system. You must know that it's a kidney. So I will explain the functions of the kidney, and then I will show you inside the kidney in a moment. And then next part is a ureter. So ureter is the one that is taking urine from the kidney to the blood. So it transports urine from the kidney to the bladder. Another part is a urinary bladder. So the functions of the urinary bladder is to store urine until we take it out. So it store urine for temporarily. And then the last part, it's a urethra. So urethra is the last part. So this one, it transports urine out of the body, and then it also transport semen in male. So it transports semen out of the body, or during sexual intercourse, this part it's transport semen into the vagina during sex. So these are the functions of the urinary system. Make sure you understand the functions. So next up, let's go to the kidney. So now we get into the longitudinal section of a kidney. So when we talk about kidney inside, we talk about something like this one. If kidney is cut inside, so we will see something like this one. So you must make sure you know how to label, and then I will tell all the functions that are necessary. So first part, it's a renal capsule. So renal capsule is the outer part of the kidney. It's the one that is protecting all the inside part of the kidney. are protected by the renal capsule or the capsule. So this outer part is called a renal capsule. And then the next part is a cortex. When you talk about cortex, inside the kidney is divided into two sections. The outer part, just after the renal capsule, it's a cortex. If you can see, cortex is from here to here, like this part here. It's a cortex. And then from here, then until somewhere there, it's called a medulla. So this is the two sections that are dividing the kidney. We have the cortex, which is the outer part. We have medulla or medulla, which is the inner part. And then the next part, it's a pyramid. So the pyramid are this. If you can see, this thing look like the pyramids, and then call them the pyramids. Each pyramid, it contains nephrons. So we will talk about nephrons. Nephrons is the functional part of the kidney. It's the one that is doing the filtrations. So filtration takes place in the nephron, and then nephron is inside the pyramid. So each pyramid contains a lot of nephrons. So this is the pyramid. And then another part, it's a renal artery. So the renal artery transport oxygenated blood to the kidney. The blood that is entering the kidney are oxygenated but are unfiltered. So don't confuse the two. They contain a lot of oxygen because they are from the heart, but at the same time they have they are not clean, they are unfiltered. So you must know the difference between unfiltered and oxygenated. Oxygenated, they contain a lot of oxygen, or the concentration of oxygen is high, but they are unfiltered. They are not clean. They contain the urea, some stuff that are not needed. So in the kidney, they are going to be filtered, or they are going to be clean. And then another part, it's a renal vein. So renal vein takes away the oxygenated blood. So the blood enters the kidney as they contain a lot of oxygen, but they leave the kidney having less oxygen. So this renal artery is connected to the abdominal aorta, while the renal vein is connected to inferior vena cava. So inferior vena cava, it takes the deoxygenated blood to the heart so that it can get into the lungs, so then to fill it with oxygen. While a renal artery contains blood from the heart, which are filled with oxygen, then enters the kidney. So you must know these two, how they work. And then another part, it's a calyx. So the calyx, if you can see this cup-like shape here, this cup here, we call it a calyx. So this calyx is the first part of the renal pyramids. It's the one that is receiving urine from the pyramid. So the urine is formed in the pyramids inside the nephrons, and then the nephrons releases this urine via the collecting duct, and then this calyx will collect all the urine from the pyramids, and then it can get into the renal pyramid. So the renal pyramid is the central part of the kidney. If you can see, this is the renal pyramid, is this central part. So as the urine is collected in each part of the pyramid, and then this urine will travel and then move out of the kidney via ureter. So I showed you ureter in the urinary system. This is the ureter. So it collects the urine from the kidney bladder. So these are the parts of the kidney that you must understand, and you must know how they work. Then now let's go to the functions of the kidney. So the functions of the kidney, the removal of urea and excess water and the salt. So kidney releases, if there is too much water in the blood, kidney take out the water. If there is too much salt, like with the help of the gland that is produced by the adrenaline gland, it will also release salt, and then urea, it's removed in the kidney. And then another function is the reabsorption of glucose and some salt. And then it control of the water balance in the body. So we will talk about the osmoregulations. So the osmoregulations takes place in the kidney. Kidney is responsible to regulate water level in the body, and then it regulates the pH. So pH, which is the acidity and the alkalinity, this one is also controlled by the kidney. So the pH of the blood is controlled by the kidney. So these are the things that we learn in this video. So if you have watched this video to this far, thank you very much. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you are studying, good luck with your studies. Thank you very much. God bless you.